Hoop Madness, brought to you by Wayland Baptist and Raider Pump and Supply.
Welcome into Hoop Madness, the only game in town. It is playoffs, deep in the playoffs. We got a bevy of boys games, area round, and Trinity Christian boys at state. That's coming up. But first, 10 area UIL girls teams, 2 wins away from going to San Antonio and state. All finals will be at kcbd.com. Let's run it down. 5A. Number 1, Monterey, taking on number 2, Mansfield Timberview, up 6 in the second. Off the miss, future Lady Raider Kelly Moore are going to put it back up and in. Lady Plainsman up by 8. Then sensational sophomore Leah Chavez driving, pumping, and scoring. This all after a 5 overtime win over Amarillo. Late first half, Aaliyah with the big 3-ball. Monterey up 17 at the half. Third quarter, Monterey with the steal. Quick passing, Jaslyn Morrison will hit the 3-ball. The lead was 18. And then Aaliyah coming up with the steal, taking it in. She had 28. Monterey wins at 78-69, snapping Timberview's 27-game winning streak. Lady Plainsman playing the regional final at noon tomorrow in Wichita Falls. Who will they meet? Well, either Lubbock Cooper, ranked 8th, or Colleyville Heritage. Lubbock Cooper getting things going. Gabby Contreras gets the layup. Moore from Peyton North finds her way with the hoop. Heritage's Journey Hampton sizes up a defender, and she gets the floater to go. And then Callan Dallas will get the shot. And in the end, Lubbock Cooper gets the win, 61-46. They will meet Monterey a 4th time tomorrow noon at Wichita Falls. Winner to state. I will be there, and you can watch the game live on the KCBD Connected TV app. Class 4A. Canyon, number 4. Number 10, Stephenville out at LCU. Off the tip, Canyon's Talia Glenn driving in the paint and scoring. Then off the pass, J.C. Moss going to plant and shoots a 3, nothing but net. Stephenville, ranked 10th, who knocked out Estacado, looking to answer. Lily Skiles going to pass and shoot for 2. And they're right back for the Eagles. Kyler Burgoon fires the 3. Canyon advances to the regional final. They get the 49-31 win. Number 10, Randall. Number 1, Glen Rose. Glen Rose not wasting any time. Amy flipping the ball in for 2. Glen Rose beat Leatherland last game. And then Glen Rose, Alexis Reinders, off the pass, shoots the 3. It was all Glen Rose. They beat Randall by a final of 69-42. Glen Rose will advance to the final. 3A, Shallowater taking on number 3, Holiday. Shallowater trying to start off to get things going with Jasmine Briscoe. The steal and score. Holiday was up by 8. When I hear Holiday, I think of that Madonna song. If you're asking who's Madonna, what's wrong with you? Then down the court, still, it's going to go the other way. Shallowater answers. Avery Terrell gets the bucket. Down by 6 in the 4th. Shallowater again. Off the miss, Madeline Barnes. Man, she's awesome to watch. Gets it back, nothing but net, but Shallowater was down just too much. Barnes then going to hit the 3-ball, but in the end, Holiday gets the 59-37 win to advance to the regional final. Up next, either Idalou or number 2, Jim Ned. Preston Morgan thinking it over and then taking the 3-ball, putting them up by 3. Lady Wildcats don't want to fall behind. Landry Gregory going to fall down, but gets the bucket to go for Idalou. Then, only a few points behind, Lady Wildcats trying to make it up, but Mackenzie Morgan, the steal, taking it the other way. Jim Ned wins it 47-33. Jim Ned will advance to take on Holiday. Number 2, New Home. Number 9, Groover. Second year head coach Tanner Martin looking to move to the regional final. Groover, a hot start though. Kimber Whitehead. It was a 9-0 run. Bailey Maupin was big last year. Now it's other Groover players stepping up. Kelby Backus drilling the 3-ball. New home in a groove. Addie Burns. She's hot behind the arc. Another triple falls. Jaylee Lane, though, hits the 3 here. Greyhounds get hot. The Leopards don't. Groover wins it 63-50 to advance to the regional final. Taking on either number 18 Sundown or number 7 Panhandle. And Garrison backing down her defender and scoring. Roughnecks back the other way. Natalie Urias up and cutting the deficit. But all Pantherettes in this one. Savannah Sinclair, she will score. Panhandle wins it 60-27. They get Groover in the final. We got Nazareth, ranked number 7, taking on number 13 Whiteface in 1A. Chloe Birkenfeld over to Brooklyn Birkenfeld. And it's good. Then Jaden Rector over to Olinga, bouncing off the rim, but it's going to go in. Lady Lope still with hope. Presley Wheeler will go nowhere, and that's where Tatum Peterson comes in. All business. Nazareth moving closer to try for another state title. They win it 47-39 to advance on. When we come back, we'll show you who Nazareth plays next. Stay with us. The madness continues.